welcome to Powerlift Your Career / Powerlift Your Life. Today I want to talk to you about Chapter 8, Be Known for Being the Best. Now what does that actually mean? Well, it means be known for being excellent, and that's up to you. It's up to you, now that you know what you want to do, now that you've figured out exactly the steps you need to take to get there, you have to be committed and determined to be excellent, to be so good that nobody can say no to you, to be so much better than your competition, to do everything a lot slicker, a lot better, and for it to be absolutely the best. Now, there's a phrase that many of us say that we feel that will be enough. I'm trying my best, or I will try my best. The minute you use the word try, that's giving you the opportunity to fail. When you say I'm going to try, that means that if it doesn't work, I did try. Trying is never enough. Trying to be the best and actually being the best are two different things. When you say that you're going to be known for being the best, you do whatever is necessary. You do what's hard and necessary before what's fun and easy every single time. You are focused like a laser beam, and your goal is to be excellent. And to be excellent requires lots and lots of effort. You have to put in more work, more time, more energy, more focus than anybody else who is trying to be excellent at what you do. And that is the goal. It is about competing with yourself. When you say you're going to try, or I'm trying my best, I want to hit you over the head and say, what have you done to try your best? Are you just trying? Because just trying doesn't get you very far. It's about strategizing. It's about looking at what it is that you want to achieve and then breaking it down into chunks, figuring out what it is that you have to do each day to get to the goal, to be excellent. So if your goal is to be able to run a marathon, then you can't just say, I'm going to try on the day. How could you try on the day and expect to be the best? You need to train consistently. You have to put together a training program. You have to do something every day. You have to make sure that you get your mind straight. You have to get your body straight. You have to get your health straight. You have to get your endurance correct. You have to do so many things to make sure that on the day when you try, that you have something to back that up with. Trying gets you nowhere. Doing, strategizing, working towards it every single day is how you become excellent. And the brilliant thing about becoming excellent is that it's fun. There's nothing more rewarding, there's nothing that builds your confidence up more than knowing I am doing something today that in the future is going to pay off. Be prepared to do the things today that others won't do, to have the things tomorrow that others won't have. Everything that you do has to be for long-term gain. Often people want short-term results and they're missing out the long game. This is about long-term vision. Long-term vision gets you results. If you focus on short-term wins, you will never ever feel like you're accomplishing much. So be known for being the best. I talk about ideas around Roger Bannister, who won a gold medal at Olympics. And he won that gold medal because he was the first person to break the record of running 1 mile in 4 minutes. To be precise, it was 3.58 something. And he broke a world record. But the thing is, before he did, nobody thought it was physically possible to run that fast for that long without exploding. But he did it. And then once he did it, many more did it after him. So if you're going to have to be the trendsetter, you're going to have to be the leader, you're going to have to break the world record, you're going to have to be the first, then be the first. But be excellent. When you are excellent and you're focused towards success, nothing will stop you. Every single thing you do will be focused on growing, achieving. That requires you to have the initial thought, I'm going to be excellent at this. If you go into something and say, I'm going to try my best, I'm going to be good, let's see how I get on, then your results are going to match that thought pattern. But if you go into something and say, do you know what, I'm going to be excellent at this, I am going to be world class, I am going to be Olympian gold medalist standard, I am going to do everything I can to be at the very top, then what happens is your work ethic completely changes, your focus changes, your ideals change. You set your standards so unbelievably high that even if you are not the best, you are up there in the top 10%. And being in the top 10% gets you top 10% money, gets you top 10% rewards, gets you top 10% freedom. It gets you everything that you can imagine. Once you become excellent at what you do, and I don't just mean excellent at doing the thing you do. If you're a fantastic painter, but you're not excellent at marketing, how's anyone going to know that your paintings even exist and they can buy them? So it's not just about being excellent at your craft. It's not being a fantastic vocalist, but you don't know how to market yourself. Or having a business idea and being excellent at coming up with great ideas, but not being able to actually execute it. It's about being excellent in every single area that requires you to be successful. So if you're training to run a marathon and you do all the strategies that you need to do to run the marathon, but then you forget to actually sign up for the marathon, you might be the fastest runner, you might be number one. Your time could kill everybody else's time. But if you don't sign up and you don't get a number and you don't get to run in the race, then what was the point? Do you see what I'm saying? So you have to become excellent at 360. Look at every single aspect, look at every single thing and see how you can position yourself to be absolutely excellent. And I gave this task to a friend of mine who at the time was working for a company and he was just plodding along. And I said to him, you need to make a decision to become excellent. Become so excellent that your employees want you to benchmark all the rest of the people they recruit, that you are the standard, you are quality. So he took on my ideas and started putting himself forward for things. And I said, the act of raising your hand. Richard Branson says, when you get an opportunity, put your hand up and say, I'll do it, and then figure it out later. It's about saying, I'll do it. And when you say I do it, you're saying it because you know that you're going to do it to your highest standard and you believe in yourself that you will be able to execute it. So that's where the confidence comes from chapter 3. When you believe in yourself and trust yourself, you will volunteer to do more things. The people who volunteer to do more things become noticed as the leaders. The leaders get more responsibilities. The more responsibilities means that you get paid more, you get respected more, you build a reputation up for being somebody that's trustworthy and reliable. Everything changes when you believe in yourself and then you take action. And then when you have the vision of being excellent, you literally can take your life from 0 to 100 in record speed. So this friend of mine, he put his hand up in a meeting and said, yeah, I'll do that. It required him doing more work. But what it then subsequently came into fruition is that he actually got asked to go to California and represent the company. Just be there taking notes as a representation of the UK office. And this all came from him offering to do more work. And then he was trusted and he was respected and he was rewarded. But his work colleagues who also were at that meeting who didn't put their hand up said to him, you're so lucky you get to go to California. And I said to him, I hope you told them that it wasn't luck and it was that they were all in the meeting, but you were the only person who said, I'll do it. So being excellent and being known for being the best requires you to put yourself out there. You have to push yourself harder than you've ever pushed before. I heard Usain Bolt say that whenever he's training, he trains so hard that he's physically sick. He physically pukes his guts up at the end of the training session because he's put himself and his body through extreme intense pressure. He has pushed himself beyond breakage, so much so that he physically is sick. He has to exert everything in his body because he has done everything possible to the point where his eyes are bulging. Like, that's next level, guys. That's next level. And he is known for being the best. And look what he has to do every time he steps out for a race. Look what he puts himself through. So, I don't want any complaining. I don't want you to think, oh, I'm working harder than everybody else. Of course you are. Their goal isn't to be known for being the best. Their goal isn't to reach a goal. If you are on a mission, trying to reach something that you've never reached before, then you need to be known for being the best. And how are you going to be the best? You need to be excellent. How are you going to be excellent? Stay up longer, stay later, do way more than is expected of you, and constantly look for ways to add value to your company, to your business, to your family, whatever it is you're trying to achieve. Add value. More value, more value, more value. And then the thing you have to ask yourself every single time you're about to do anything, you have to say, is this a good use of my time? Is this going to get me closer to my goal? Is this really going to help me? And then you have to weigh up and say, maybe That is not a good use of my time right now. So maybe I won't meet you for a coffee. Maybe I won't get on the phone chit-chatting about whatever the soaps are saying. Maybe I won't get involved in gossip. Maybe I won't get involved in talking about politics. Maybe I'll just focus my energy on becoming excellent. Excellent at the thing that means the most to me. Excellent at the thing that's going to take me to the very top of my industry. Excellent. Excellent at being me. And how can you be excellent at being you? Well, it's not just by trying. Trying does not get you anywhere. Trying means that you're willing to try. But when you say, I'm going to set a goal to be excellent, you are determined. Determination. Trying lets you off the hook. Because if you fail, you can say, well, I did try. In this case, it's not about failing. It's about pushing and pushing and pushing. Because every knockback you get, you're going to get back up. So you're going to keep getting up. You're going to fail forward. That's what Denzel Washington says. He's always failing forward. What a great idea. Fail forward. I failed. Right, move forward. I failed. Right, move forward. I failed. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. And the only way you're going to keep going is if you have a vision of being excellent. See yourself the best, the absolute best. And there's no shame in feeling like you want to be the best. You have to want to be great to actually be great. Let's move on to task 8. Task 8 is all about how to be great. Did you like that? I want you to start volunteering, putting yourself forward, taking on more work. Be known for being reliable, dependable, and ultimately the best. I want you to start asking yourself, is that a good use of my time? If you're in the toilet and you're going to be there a while, lend some stuff out, get an audiobook, do some reading, use that time not to scroll through Facebook, use that time to do some learning. Every time you get in your car, make sure before you start the engine, you've got an audible waiting. Every time you get in the bath, have an audible waiting. Every time you get into bed, have an audible waiting. Every opportunity that you get, listen, learn, grow, and then you will be known for being the best. Thank you so much. I'll see you on Module 9. You've been watching Powerlift Your Career, Powerlift Your Life, Module 8, Chapter 8, Be Known for Being the Best.